Coming up, it's match week 13 in the Premier League, and with that, a chance to win $50,000. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. That's right, another week of the Premier League, and there's another chance to win $50,000 over on the NBC Sports Predictor app. They give you 5 matchups. All you got to do is correctly predict all 5, including the exact score, and they'll give you the $50,000. If you're unable to do that, the group of people that get the most points will split a guaranteed $1,000 prize. The way you can get points is you get 10 points if you can correctly predict the right score, or you can get 4 points if you can correctly predict the right result. These games are coming hot and heavy now because European football takes a back burner, so the Premier League should be going on every week and every weekend now. So that's why we get a game over the weekend. We get this one happening midweek, and then we get another one upcoming this weekend. So love when the Premier League action is coming fast and furious. Let's jump on into it and see how we'll answer these 5 games. First one they give us here is Liverpool versus Tottenham. Liverpool's got a +9 goal differential. Tottenham's is better at +14. They're both coming off disappointing performances and results. You only get 1-1 draws over the weekend, where I think both of those clubs would have expected to do much better against Crystal Palace and Fulham. They're level on record and they're level on points. The only thing that really separates these two clubs is Tottenham is conceding less goals. Otherwise, with them being same record, same points, everything is generally about the same. I'm a little conflicted on this matchup in terms of, do I think it'll be a draw or a Tottenham win? I can't quite see Liverpool winning just because I do like Tottenham here on the bounce back, although Liverpool is coming back on the bounce back on their own disappointing results. But Tottenham just is grinding out good results this year in the Premier League, or when they're not flat out winning, that's what they're doing, right? Is they're getting those nice, good results. You see it under Jose Mourinho in his first full year. He really puts in a good campaign. I don't know if I'm going to get a draw or a win in this matchup for Tottenham. I'm going to go out on a leg and say that Tottenham wins 2-1, but I'm definitely not going to be surprised if this one finishes in a draw. But give me Jose Mourinho pulling something out of the hat for a 2-1 win. All right, the next matchup here is Fulham versus Brighton. Fulham's goal differential is -10, where Brighton's is only -6. Brighton's coming off 2 straight losses, and including a 3-0 loss to Leicester the other night. Liverpool, meanwhile, Fulham tied Liverpool the otherwise. Otherwise, it's been generally bad for Fulham so far this campaign. They're in the relegation zone right now currently. I don't know how much stock I put into that. 1-1 draw up against Liverpool over on the weekend. Liverpool is coming off Champions League. They got that big match coming up with Tottenham. So who knows if that was just the ultimate trap game and Fulham was just able to take advantage. I'm not expecting Fulham to be able to reproduce that result, because they've shown throughout the season they may have a good result every now and then, but they're not able to put consecutive ones together. Now with the games coming hot and heavy, I'll lean on Brighton. It'll be ugly, but Brighton will call out that 1-0 win. Next game we got here is West Ham versus Palace. West Ham's got a +5 goal differential. The Palace's +1 goal differential. Palace has won 4 of their last 5, including beating Leeds last time out. So the team that we've backed here on this show, and they're doing really good. Palace, meanwhile, they're up and down. 5 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws. Can't really quite predict which Palace team you're going to get. Are you going to get the team that showed up and gave Tottenham a good struggle and got a draw in that game, or one of these teams that lump out to one of their 5 losses and just puts up a bad performance? I like West Ham here, and I like the West Ham's crowd to push them to the win. Go ahead and give me that West Ham 2, Palace, I got West Ham 3. West Ham 3, Palace 1. Next game we got coming up here is Aston Villa versus Burnley. Aston Villa's got a plus goal differential of +8 to Burnley. Burnley's -12. 3 of the last 5 head-to-heads against these two clubs have ended in a draw. 9 points separate them in the table, but I don't know if there's really that much separation against them. Look, we backed Burnley over the weekend against Arsenal and got a nice win there. I like Burnley. I mean, obviously they have a bad record. They're going to be in the relegation fight much of the season. They can't score goals, but we know under Sean Dyche they do not give up goals. They saw it again this weekend up against Arsenal, a team that's much better than Villa in terms of their offensive firepower. Villa's having the better season. Don't kid yourself. They're scoring more goals. Obviously, Arsenal's struggling, but in terms of just who's out on the pitch, Arsenal's got the better players, and Burnley was able to hold them down. I don't know if Villa's going to be able to keep it going. That's the thing that worries me about Villa's great start. Now you're starting to see it tail off a little bit. I expect Burnley to take advantage of this game. I see Burnley getting another nice, good result here on the heels of that Arsenal one. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 1-1 draw between Villa and Burnley. And then the last matchup is the two Uniteds going at it. We got Sheffield United going up against my Manchester United. Sheffield's goal differential is minus 16. They're in last place, and they've only got 1 point in 12 games. That is absolutely horrendous. Manchester United's goal differential is plus 2. You know what you're getting with them, some good, some bad. They had a good performance up against City over the weekend. They didn't get the quite result that they wanted. They did get a point, though, but they didn't get all 3 points. But they did turn in a nice performance. Meanwhile, Sheffield has been shut out in 3 of their last 4 games. Absolutely not scoring, not defending well this season. They should have gotten Dean Henderson. That was a mistake by them. Who knew that Dean Henderson was their best player of all last Premier League? Because something has fallen off of this team. It's not going to be any better against Manchester United. I've got Manchester United winning this game, and go ahead and give me a clean sheet. And the Sheffield's not scoring this one. It's going to be 3-0. That's how I'm going to round out my chances to win $50,000 on Premier League Match League 13 on the NBC Sports Predictor app. Go ahead and get your picks in, guys, and let's enjoy another week in the Premier League while we capitalize on $50,000. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you guys this weekend as there's another Premier League contest coming up then. I'm Jason Mattis. See you guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.